Right, so.
Hello, I'm just making some owls. This is my third and fourth owl that I'm making now. The first one I made was for my baby granddaughter, and while I was making it, my elder granddaughter, who's now just 13, was so enthusiastic about it, she wanted one too. So I made her one as a mascot, and this one's going to be for my grandson for his 10th birthday, and that'll be a mascot for him too. And they're very easy to do, a lot of fun, quite quick, and they're fun to do with children and grandchildren. So I'm just going to show you what I'm up to. You start off at the bottom with 18 stitches, and you make a little band, and then you do a rapid increase to 54, and then you just continue straight in stocking stitch, 1 row knit, 1 row purl for 30 rows. At that point you change to a contrasting colour for the collar, which is just 2 rows, and then you carry on with the main tweedy colour that I've chosen, nice owl-like colour, and just 20 more rows takes you to the top of the head, where you will then rapidly decrease again, and this is not half an owl but a whole owl, which then folds back on itself, and once you stitch things together you'll just run it up the back, fill it with an old couple of stockings or a vest or something, and then you'll have your owl. And as you see, I've run a white tacking thread down the middle to help me get the symmetry right as I sew the bits and pieces on. One pair of eyes, I have used white buttons with little black buttons in the middle, but you don't need to do that. You could use felt, or you could perhaps do the buttons but then just black wool in the middle. I've got some black wool for a contrast and some white. And what's very important, of course, is a pair of wings. As you see, I've stitched one on, but this is what a pair of wings looks like. And I've used a little bit of card for stiffening, sew it all together. And a pair of little white legs, which are rather funny. They look a little bit like little crowns, but these ones have been knitted in one piece, folded over, stuffed with a tiny bit of cardboard, and then we stitch them onto the owl's feet. And then I need to make 2 little bow ties, which will be sewn together, no stuffing, and those will be the ears. And last but not least, there's a little beak, which I'm going to do in yellow, which is knitted very much like a wing, but just a little bit more small, and that will go in the middle. Now you too can make an owl like mine, and I can send you the pattern, but it will cost you because I'm actually doing this for a charity, and the charity I'm doing it for is a very worthwhile one in aid of very poor people, used to be called the Untouchables in South India. They call themselves the Dalits now, and the charity is called Helping the Dalits, and it's run by a personal friend of mine. So I know that she takes nothing for her expenses. She goes over to South India every year with her family, and they do amazing good works. They help to run a school, they provide sheep for very poor mothers who build up a little flock that way, and they also provide sewing machines and training so that teenage girls can become tailoresses. And what a wonderful scheme that is. So I hope you'll give generously. Get in touch with me by email, send me £5 will be nice, and then we will send you the pattern, which you will have great fun doing. Goodbye.